I'm sitting here today with the wonderful client, Kathleen Hunter, who in the last 9 months has lost 61 pounds at age what?
76.
76.
I'm an old lady.
So Kathleen's here because she wanted to share a little bit of inspiration and hope for those out there that might be watching this, wondering, is it really possible? Can you really see these types of changes no matter what stage of life? And certainly Kathleen has proved that. So Kathleen, why don't you tell us what was going on in your life way back, in the winter of last year when you reached out to me that made you decide, I need to really do something about this?
I think what started it is my granddaughter graduated from Mizzou in December, and we had pictures, and I saw the picture of me with these looking enormous next to this beautiful granddaughter, and I thought, no, the time has come. And I've seen Charles' advertisements through the years, and I've never picked up the phone and made that phone call. Well, I did. And I'm so grateful to him for helping me take this weight off. It hasn't been hard. It's been a journey, but it's not difficult. And the best thing, I think, is because I do live by myself, so I don't have to cook for anyone else, which would make a difference maybe for some people that have families. But it's not bad. The food is delicious. You go to the grocery store, you don't have to buy anything from any of these other companies. It's real food, and it's good, nutritious food.
What about the exercise? How difficult has exercising been? At the age that you're at, many people might be a little skeptical. I mean, is this going to be a lot of weightlifting, a lot of real hard-nosed type of work? How have you experienced the exercise part of the program?
Okay, the exercise part is that I am a swimmer. I swim at Lifetime Fitness 3 days a week. I do a half a mile, which doesn't sound like a lot when you walk it, but when you swim it, it's 30 laps. So it's a lot. It takes me about 45 minutes. And then I have a treadmill downstairs where I had sat there for years. I never touched it. And I do call it my hated treadmill. Every day I have a dog at home and I say, now I'm going to go down and do my hated treadmill. And it and I are getting friendlier because I get on there and I listen to books on tape. And so I listen to my book and I put my level up and I put my speed up and I listen to the book and I don't pay any attention to my time. I just go on there and I do my walk, and then when my time is done, I say, thank God, and it's done till the next day.
Yeah, so all we have to do is walk, right?
All we have to do is walk.
The swimming is something you like to do in addition to, but the walking is all we need. And what would you say the biggest, most positive changes have been now that you've lost over 60 pounds? What was your health picture like before? What's it like now? Why don't you talk about some of those things?
Okay, my health picture before, I was diabetic. I had high blood pressure. I carried all of this weight. I have a lot of friends and we'd go places and I would be tired because we would walk or go shopping or whatever. Now it's fine. I keep up with everybody. I just went to the doctor. I was on 2,000 milligrams a day of metformin. She has taken me completely off of all of my diabetic medicine. She's cut my blood pressure medicine in half. And I just feel good. All of my blood work came back. My A1C was down to nothing. And
what was it?
It was 5.2.
What was it before the program?
It was about 7.
Wow.
Yes.
What'd your doctor think about the program and your results?
My doctor loves the program. She thinks it's great. It's a healthy program. The food is good. And she was very pleased. She was very pleased with the results of what I've done. And I did lose 60 pounds in the 8 months, but it wasn't like you went in and every time I would come here, I'd be down 10 pounds. It was more of a gradual, and that's the way to do it.
Absolutely.
And without Charles, I could have never done this.
Oh,
so I really
sweet.
Thank him.
Well, here I am. So you're
Here
welcome.
You are.
You're welcome. So in ending this, why don't you think about what would you say to someone who happens upon this video who might feel like, I've tried everything, nothing works. I'm sure there's some gimmick to this. There's something to this that's, kind of not being told? I mean, what would you say to someone who has that much self-doubt and fear about taking that first step and reaching out? What would you say to them to help inspire them to see what they're really capable of?
Okay, I have tried every diet plan under the sun, and they would be good for about a month, and I would lose a little weight, and then I felt like I was starved to death, and I would just go back to my old eating ways. And then it was hard for me to pick up the phone and call Charles and make an appointment and come in here. But I did it, and everybody should do it. You get good, nutritious food. He gives you wonderful counseling. It's just a great place to come to, and he's a great person to do this for everyone.
Well, thank you so much, Kathleen, for
You're
having
welcome.
the courage to share your story. And let's follow up in about 5 years when you cross that 80 mark and see how great you're doing then.
Thank you.
Thank you.